morning, everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. Haven't put out a video in a few days. Me and Brooke have been, we went to Lowe's, we went to Home Depot, specking stuff out and getting prices of stuff. Look at these irises. Are they just not gorgeous? It's gorgeous. I guess I need to separate some out and put a few over there. And as you can tell, I moved all that chain link fence that was set up here. I just did that this morning. This tree is dead and gonna have to go. Not for sure. The one beside it back there, that one can go. And I'm not for sure. This one I think's got some stuff on it, but I think these four need to go. We'll see. Anyway, you can see I put the chain link fence rolls down there by Dutton. That's for a 24 by 24 dog pen. And I've got the gate over there on our little temporary dog pen. But yeah, it looks so much better. I mean, and I moved that board fence so when you come up, so I think can't plant nothing there until we decide we're gonna get the trees out of there, but it'd be pretty to have some of those irises over this way too. And because they've still got to build this back up again, all this back right here, and I don't know how high they're going to build all of it, if they're going to come all the way and get it up to about this level. I just don't know. But everybody's good. Plants are doing good down there in the greenhouse. The tomato plants have started coming up. They've got their 2 leaves on them. That's about it. But yesterday, Brooke and I went to Home Depot, and I had some laminate flooring that I was going to refloor the travel trailer with. And I decided, I got the square footage of all that up there, and I decided to see if they had the same thing that we had in stock. It looks brown there, but it's really more of a grayish brown. And I'll walk up there. See, I've got a piece of it out. See if you can tell any different. But I decided to do all the upstairs in that. And then I have to figure out how I'm going to finish the stairs. I've watched some videos. There's a piece of it. It looks dark up here. But it's more of a grayish. There you go. That's a good color. But I've got enough to do, because I want my walls to be a little bit lighter than that. You know, the wood. Anyway, y'all be good up here. Be good up here. The dogs followed me. But I've got enough to do the rooms and all the loft, all the walkway, even the little platform over here. And then I got to figure out, yeah, got to get some power down to the building. And I've got a table saw down there, and it would be a whole lot easier if I had that thing up and running, because it's too big to be bringing up here and working with. But then I could buy me some lumber, thin lumber, to coat all the stairs, do the treads and the rises, and then that way stain them and paint them. I watched a video of a man doing it, so hopefully I can come as close to the color of the laminate flooring as possible. And as y'all can see, Brooke and I have moved. Whoop, it's getting blurry. Let me get downstairs. So Brooke and I moved the doors. This one, goes there. This one goes there. The little one in the closet, and we finally got the last one, which goes back over there. And that one's the one that I'll refinish, sand it down, and stain it, and then put probably urethane on it, clean it up really good. Yeah, he did a good job of framing it. I'm very, very, very pleased. Yeah, they delivered it. I think Thursday. Brooke and I had ran up to Mother's. She wanted to watch a movie up there, and so we ran up to Mother's. So this door and that door will be the only wood doors we have until I decide taking out these, or maybe this one and that one, and putting the barn doors that are antique that Vicky has for me. But we also, as y'all could see when I walked in here, Brooke and I also were playing. So we're over in the living room. I'm thinking, and it may not exactly go this way, because the refrigerators we measured were all right at 36 inches, and I think we got 34 right there. So what I was thinking is a tall cabinet right there to use for some storage. The refrigerator, the stove, a small, I think that's a 14-inch cabinet, 36-inch Lazy Susan. I think this one was 39 or 42, whichever one. We can make it work. Yeah, we can make it work. And then another 36-inch Lazy Susan, which would be perfect. And then bring it out to, I don't know, another 4-foot cabinet. That would give us 4, 5, 6 foot, and then still have plenty of room. And then again, I may bring it a little bit further, but I like that right now because I think it's either 4 foot or 5 foot added on to the 3 foot, but that would be like a peninsula island bar, and it would have cabinets underneath it. So that's what we're thinking, just to get some kind of idea. And we got to figure out what kind of sink we're going to get and what we're going to use as countertops, because you can tell, I mean, there's not really countertop space in the corner, and then this, and then around the sink. So I think that's 9.3. It might have been 9.7. We might have carried it out a little bit further. And then this, whatever we do here, is probably going to be 8 foot. So yeah, and then the little small one over there. So yeah, we've done that. Haven't done a lot. I did start working on my taxes. That was a pain, but I didn't finish. And I showed Brooke the sink faucet. But on this door, I noticed this is the outside. And as y'all can see, the controller for the blinds would be on the outside. So I called him and asked him and if it can just be taken out and turned around. He said yeah. So Jose and them, I think, are going to come over tomorrow. If they feel comfortable doing that, I'm going to let them do it. If they don't feel comfortable, then once they get it set, I'll call the lumber company, and they said they would come out and do it. I mean, it's just screws, and I think there's a rubber seal in there, and you just flip everything, put it back, because this trim goes all the way through, and I think it snugs up to this trim. So we'll see how that all goes. And the saga of the air conditioner continues. Oh my gosh, these people want ungodly amounts of money to come and replace $100 piece of fan motor. I mean, it could only be $30 capacitor, but I figured since it's so old anyway, might as well do the motor. And the motor that you can order off Amazon is the same brand that's up there, and that Coleman mop, which is a Fasco or something like that. I think they're made in Thailand. So the first gentleman I called, I guess he's reasonable. It was $85 for a trip charge, $120 an hour, and then what with the kicker was $345 for the part, which, I think it's a I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever switched out that fan motor. So if it's a true Coleman part, that motor has Fasco on it. I took a picture of it. I'll show y'all. So if y'all know anything about Coleman Mach air conditioners and the motor series or the motor that's in there, leave me a comment. So altogether, he was like $645. So I guess he was going to charge for, I don't know, an hour and a half worth of work, which I've already been up there. It don't take that long. Now, it may take that long if you're fighting with a fan, if you can't get the fan out. But if you watch the videos, they show you like shortcuts, and then rewiring, attaching the capacitor back, because you do have to cut some wires. So that was $645. Then I called a dealer who has service that's just right down the road. Oh yeah, theirs was even higher, like up over $1,000, and said that of the parts that it would have to be ordered from Coleman. And like I talked to my son, and he said, yeah, Mom, they're basically charge you so much to try to sell a new air conditioner. So somebody's been shooting guns all day. Back in the background. Not around here, it's further off. But yeah, I just, you can see where I cleaned up, put the fence and stuff, tried to not get it too, I figured the logs were already over there, might as well put the fence in over there. That's one thing I've got to figure out where, once we get everything done, where I want the dog pen. Because this will be a hill and I can't put it up here. So I don't know. I may put it on the other side of the house. I don't know. I really don't want to put it over here, but you never can tell. It might be the best place to do it. I like to keep this open so we can still drive through it with side-by-side. And we took rides on side-by-side. Brooke still not driving it. There she is. She finally woke up. She's been awake. She just hadn't been out. We went and played cards over at my... Huh? Ate her morning candy. That means she's going to have a bellyache. But we went over to Aunt Pants and played cards. I thought she was going to play cards, but she didn't. She just...
we literally had this conversation in the car.
She said we had this conversation.
We had it, remember? And I was like, they said blah, 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 that how they always get mad at me. Can you not do... How they always get mad at me. Blah, blah.
She hid. Oh, here comes the chickens. Here comes the chicken. That's all right. I'm filming the chickens.
Good.
I told them what we did yesterday. Oh, and I did take her out to eat Mexican food. That's probably our leftovers, what we're going to eat for lunch.
Oh, yeah.
After we left Home Depot. I mean, it was already almost 3 o'clock, so we did that. Stopped and paid my vehicle insurance. And then got home, let the dogs out for a little bit. Fed everything, put the dogs back up, and then went over to my Aunt Pat's. There's Maggie. Maggie got another rabbit. Yeah, she's getting pretty good at getting the rabbits. But we were talking about the dog pen. So the septic system's going to be over here. And I got to leave this open, so if I ever have to pull the travel trailer out, that's what that was cut for. So, I think that pine tree is going to go down in that other tree, but I may try to put the dog pen over there where it's up here close enough that it's up by the house. I think that would probably be a good idea to have them up here close. And I still want to be, I don't know how far out they're going to build this up. If they're going to come all the way out here or not. But you can see how high it's got to be brought up another probably 2 foot. So I don't know if they're going to bring it all the way out here or not. I'm hoping not. And hopefully they can bring it up and then we terrace it off and I can get some rocks or something and keep this as where we can still drive out. Don't you think, Brooke? Think we should leave us a driving path here?
Sure.
Because that tree's going to come down. That pine tree's probably going to come down. I was talking to them about putting the dog pen over here. What do you think?
Really?
Is it 24 by 24, the chain link fence? On this side of the house. Yeah, you hadn't even seen it. Come and look. Tell me what you think. Hang on, y'all. We're going to walk back over here and we're going to get Brooke's first reaction. Anyway, show it to Brooke. She likes it. I told her we ought to, like I told y'all, take some admirers to put over there, but I don't want to do anything because I think those 4 trees need to come out and then they could just make it all the way level over here. And then we could make a fence here all the way. Some kind of wood fence like that. And then stain it so the wood wouldn't rot. Or get treated lumber and do it that way. And then we'd still have to stain it. So anyway, just ideas to do stuff where if we could make a fence all the way across. And here to keep and let them come out. Yeah, I gave Dutton some hay this morning. And he was eating it, and then he was laying in it. But, yeah, he almost had that panel on the outside pushed all the way out where he could have came out the corner, and I found some wire and tied it back. But it's all greened up. All greened up. We got Camo over here. Everybody's over here. Blessing's over here. Y'all seen him upstairs. And there's Maggie. She's dirty. And we got thunder rolling. Thunder rolling. Thank goodness we didn't have any bad storms. We got a little bit of rain. It was chilly here last night when we came in. We just got under the blankets and didn't turn on the heater, and it was comfortable. This morning we came out a little nippy. You can feel the moisture in there. But it's just so beautiful. So I gotta think about a tractor or something. But Mama's over there laying down. They're all doing good. But anyway, I think that's it for today. Look at the chicken. What?
Yeah, I know.
Look at chickens up on the picnic table. Anyway, we're going to say bye. There's all the dogs, except for Junior.
He's inside. He don't want to be out here.
Ah. And Rickie's going home today, aren't you? What time are you going to go home?
Later.
She says later, so.
Like 4 out 5 hours.
Oh, gotcha. So we can stop and get Whataburger for supper?
Yeah.
Well, since if we're going to stop and get Whataburger, do you want to close out my video for me? Oh, she just made a face like, do I have to? No, I'll do it. So, if y'all like the content, hit that thumbs up. I'm sorry I hadn't put no videos out, but we just kind of been doing some stuff. And I'll try to, Jose and them were supposed to come over tomorrow, get the doors in. I got to ask him a bunch of questions. So, I'll try to make a video tomorrow also. And, yeah, I'm glad Brooke came in. Look at her. She's going to sit right close to my feet. She's such a sweet dog. Such a sweet dog. You are a blessing. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, come on over and subscribe. And hit the notification bell. So every time we upload a video, tell them, Camo. Tell them, Camo. Tell them. Hit the notification bell. Anyway, there's the girl and her dog. The rabbit killer.
I love my puppy.
Not a big rabbit killer, a little rabbit killer. But this one, yeah, I don't know where it's at. Anyway, there's Dutton. Hope y'all have a nice weekend. Hope y'all are safe wherever y'all are. Me and Brooke need to make a plan because we need to put a roof on Dutton's shelter where I can walk up underneath it.
Okay.
Dogs. Don't you hear me, Brooke?
Soak.
We need to make a plan to make his shelter like that one over there. Maybe not so high up.
Get it.
But anyway, We will catch you on the next one. Later. Bye, dogs. There they go. Maggie wants to play.